Ani Bojo Wikomkong, Cody Wassengeso Dijnakas. Good day, Wikomkong. It's Cody Wassengeso here from Naandwechige-Gamig to provide a weekly message for this week. Today's message is in regards to harm reduction, as I had somebody ask me, what's the best approach to that? And it's a very good question. So, first of all, for those who may not be familiar with what harm reduction means, is essentially it's reducing harm to yourself. Whether it's alcohol, drugs, could be self-harm, anything like that. It's all about reducing the usage of it. And it's not a black and white kind of answer I can give, as there's many factors that go into that. So with that being said, this is my approach, how I do it. Now, it's not right or wrong. It's how I approach it. And everybody's gonna have their own way, and that's okay. That's good. Variety is good, but this is just kind of my perspective and kind of how I approach it. So with harm reduction, the very first thing I look at is it has to be the will to do it. You have to want to do it. You want to have the will to do it. Nobody can make anyone, quit or reduce it. It has to be the person individually. Another thing to consider is everybody's different. Some might be able to quit altogether. Some might need to, reduce a little bit at a time, and it all depends on the person. So, like I said, number one is will and want to. Number two, it's just trying to figure out what's the best way. So if you're a person who has maybe 5 drinks a day, maybe you go down to 4. And if it's maybe drugs, whatever it might be, whatever you use, try to do a little bit less for yourself. And the most important thing too is to remember that if you do fall down, if you have a slip up, don't beat yourself up. It's not about how many times you fall down, it's about how many times you get back up to do that. So with that being said, I would just like to say, it has to be the will to do it, and then it's about looking at how much you want to reduce and being okay with if a slip up happens, not to beat yourself up. It's just about getting back up. So that's kind of how I would look at it. And there's a little bit more detail that goes into that, but that I think is a good starting point, and it's a good approach to try and use. And again, I'm not saying my way is right or it's wrong. It's how I would approach it. And so with that being said, I just want to say chmigwach to everyone. Hope everyone has a good day, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Naha, pamapi.